Yo, what's up guys? Salvage Boy 23 back with another video. Today I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys, I just want to say a few things. We're on the road to 5K subs. So people who follow me on Instagram, go ahead and slide over to YouTube. People who follow me on TikTok, go ahead and slide over to YouTube. All right. I really appreciate all and one of you guys that does sub to my channel. Thank you for joining the Savage 23 channel. I really did not expect having 5K subs almost. So I just want to say thank you to all and one of you guys that does follow, that does join the journey. And we're going to be doing a lot more content on this channel. It's going to be strictly with sports and gaming. Who knows? Maybe down in the line, I will probably go live streaming or maybe a video of a sports interact with you guys. But I just want to say thank you to all and one of you guys that does join the 23 channel. All and one of you guys, thank you. So yeah, 20 or 30 more left to 5K. Thank you to everybody that does follow. All right. Now, I just want to make this short and simple. So two teams are coming off of a bye week. The Minnesota Vikings and the Houston Texans. So those are the two teams that are coming off of a bye. And then also a team that is going into the bye week will be the Baltimore Ravens and the Buffalo Bills. So keep that mindful. The Ravens are not playing and Buffalo is not playing. They just lost 2 losses in a row. So yeah, I just want to point that out. Other than that, let's go ahead and begin with our Week 7 predictions. You guys go ahead and give me your guys' thoughts and opinions. And yeah, so Thursday night game, we have Pittsburgh Steelers. We have Aaron Rodgers going against Joe Flacco and the Bengals. This is the second game for Joe Flacco, and it ain't easy. Last week he played against a tough team. This week he's going against another tough team. Go ahead and give me Aaron Rodgers and the Pittsburgh Steelers to win this game. Pittsburgh Steelers fans, I feel like they have not been talked about since Aaron Rodgers joined Pittsburgh. But at the end of the day, they're getting wins. They're racking up games with dubs. So at the end of the day, I mean, this team's still going to fluke in the playoffs. I'm not going to hold my breath and say they're going to go all the way. Aaron Rodgers is 40 years old, and this man is barely standing on one leg. After what he did to the Jets, what would you think he's not going to do for Pittsburgh? But yeah, Joe Flacco, second game of the season for the Bengals. I don't think he's going to hold up. So go ahead and give me Aaron Rodgers and Pittsburgh to win this game. All right, you got this game here. Now, I do got some good news for a lot of fans out there. A lot of people saying, do you know when this is going to happen? Do you know when that's going to happen? Well, I got some good news here for you guys. This will be the last game, an overseas game. This will not no longer be next week. This is going to be the last game. The LA Rams, Matthew Stafford against none other than Trevor Lawrence and the Jags. Hey, the Jags lost to Seattle, but they played a good game. I really was disappointed about that game. What the Jags did against the Chiefs, they should have done to Seattle. Now, the LA Rams, on the other hand, you really want to talk about the Ravens? Do we really have to talk about the Ravens? No Lamar Jackson. If Lamar Jackson played in that game, it would be a way different ball game. But no, of course he didn't play. So I'm going to have to lean towards Matthew Stafford and the Rams to win this game. I really don't want to, but I have to. I just have a feeling that Trevor Lawrence will fumble the game again. Not saying he did, just saying I feel like he will. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. We got 2 newses in this game. Puka Nacua will not be playing in this game. He is ruled out. If anything changes, you guys know, and I might make a little hint of him playing. But even if he doesn't play, you guys know, you guys heard it here first. No Puka Nacua in this game. Trevor Lawrence, you ain't slick, bro. I wanted to say this last week, but I couldn't. I forgot. You ain't slick. against the Kansas City Chiefs Jags on Monday night. You know what this man decided to do? He decided to pick his nose on TV, and I'm surprised that ain't no clip of him on TikTok or Instagram or whatever sources you guys use. Trevor Lawrence was digging up in his nose. Very good. Wonder if he ate it after or he threw it away when the camera turned away. I'm just saying, don't be caught in 4K. Whatever athlete you are, whatever sport you're in, when you're on TV, you better keep your hand out of your nose. Trevor Lawrence, that's going to haunt you for the rest of your life now because you were digging in that like you were digging for gold. All right? So don't do that ever again. That's disgusting. I'm surprised people were shaking your hand after. Did you wash your hands? Matter of fact, did you with soap and everything? Because you guys know that to keep germs away, you got to put soap on your hand. You got to wash your hands through 5 times a day is what I heard. That could be wrong, but still. Anyways, go ahead and give me Matthew Stafford and the Rams to win this game. The only game that this Rams can do, or the only way they play good, is if they give it to Devontae Adams, because no Puka Nacua. All right, you got this game here. Hey, Drake May. Congratulations for being number 1 in the AFC. The Buffalo Bills lost their game against the Falcons. And guess what? You guys are the champ in the AFC. Do I think you guys can hold it up? Absolutely you can. Because you guys play an easy Titans team. This is an easy dub. The Raiders lost to the Titans. Now, I'm going to talk about the Raiders here in a little bit. I know I did a little bit yesterday when they fired their head coach, but I'm going to go in detail about this one here in a little bit. But Drake May, New England, I think you guys will get a good win this week. Go ahead and give me Drake May, New England. I ain't got to talk about you guys this past week because you guys are phenomenal. You guys played good. So that's all I got to say. Cam Ward, you need to listen very carefully. You guys fired your head coach after Cam Ward's first season, and you guys are blaming it on the head coach? Now, I wouldn't be surprised if they hire a new coach and then fire him at the end of the season, because I don't think it was the coach's fault. Again, this is Cam Ward's first season in the NFL. He's number 1 in the NFL draft. And I'm going to say this loud and clear, and I'm going to say this loud and clear to everybody. You might think I'm crazy for saying this. You might think I'm not. I don't think Cam Ward is that good of a quarterback. I'm not taking shots at the guy. I'm not taking shots at the Titans. I don't think they should have fired their head coach. And I'm not blaming everything on Cam Ward or the head coach. I'm specifically saying that Cam Ward is not a special quarterback like Jaden McDaniels, like Josh Allen, like Lamar, like Matthew Stafford. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is Cam Ward is not all of that. Everyone wants to say Cam Ward is this, Cam Ward is that. Then show us. Show us what you're good of this upcoming week. Oh, wait, you can't. You fired your head coach. Now, let me say this loud and clear. The Titans are not having a good season. They're having a rocky season. I'm really surprised they got their first win over the Jets. Like, I'd rather have the Titans have their first win than the Jets. And that's what they did. The Jets got their, they don't have no wins this season. They look like they're about to go 0-16. I'll be surprised if they do. No, I think the Jets will get their first win of the season, but it won't be easy. But, yeah, Cam Ward and the Titans. I'm going with New England, Drake May. I don't think Cam Ward's special. I'm going to be honest with everybody. I don't think he deserves to be number 1 in the NFL draft. If we can go back in times and trade that, I would. Because Cam Ward is not all that. Going to be honest with everybody. Go ahead and give me Drake May, New England. All right, got this game here. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. You gotta be kidding me. You have to be kidding me. The Chicago Bears, Monday night, they won their game against the Commanders. And by the way, I forgot to throw a little hint in there. By the way, I mean, to be honest, it's not a hint. Everybody knows. This was the same Bears team that lost over a Hail Mary to the Commanders last season in 2024. October 7th, if I'm correct. So, just because the Bears won against the Commanders, and the Bears literally imaginary won this game, it was all because of none other than Jaden McDaniels. He fumbled the ball at the wrong time. Jaden McDaniels, let me say this loud and clear. He played good against the Chargers. He played good the whole game. And you decided, let me fumble the ball in the most time. Let me go ahead and see it. Let me go ahead and risk it. And guess what you did? You dropped the ball for the Bears to win 25-24. I ain't gonna lie, that was a good game. That was a very good game. I tuned into both of the Monday night games, and they were actually fun. We got a shocker. The Falcons beat the Buffalo Bills. The Bears beat the Commanders. Wow. Those are great games. But you got Spencer Rattler here in the Saints versus Caleb Williams and the Bears. Just because the Bears won their game won't mean I won't be talking smack about this team. I'll still talk my shit. But at the end of the day, I really am not looking forward to this game. I'm not looking fun for this game. Go ahead and give me Caleb Williams and the Bears to win this game. I do think they'll go in here, play a good game. I mean, the Saints did get their win against the Cardinals, but it did. No, sorry, not the Cardinals. They got their first win. But at the end of the day, it's not going to happen against the Bears. I'll be shocked if they do. So, yeah. Go ahead and give me Caleb and the Bears. All right, you got this game here. You have the Carolina Panthers versus the Jets. Hey, you guys want to talk about firing? You should probably fire the Jets head coach. I'm just saying. And speaking of the Jets, hey, if you guys want to get wins in your season, I have two options for you guys, and I don't think you guys are going to like it, but I'm just going to throw it out there. If you guys want to get wins in your season, I mean, your season's over regardless, but still, bring in not Aaron Rodgers, why did I say Aaron Rodgers? Bring in Russell Wilson or bring in Kirk Cousins. Because the reason why I say that, these are the two quarterbacks that are benched because of what they did. Russell Wilson screwed up for the Jets, or for the Giants, my bad, for the Giants. Kirk Cousins screwed up for the Falcons. Now, if you guys do want to bring your season back to life, I mean, you're not going to make it to the playoffs, but still, you guys will try to be good. Go ahead and bring in Russell Wilson or Kirk Cousins. So, just saying. Because Justin Fields ain't cutting in it. And I want to point this out to everybody. The Jets are going to lose this game, maybe. I'm not going to sit here and say they are, or they're not, or whatever they are. Carolina beat the Cowboys. I screwed up in that game heavily. If you want to talk about a very disappointing game, it was the Carolina Panthers and the Cowboys. The Cowboys suck. You lost to a Carolina team. I wish I went for Carolina, but guess what? I'm going for Carolina this game because I have faith in them to win this game. If they can beat a terrible, trash Cowboys team, they can for sure beat a disappointing Jets team. So go ahead and give me Carolina to win this game. But again, Jets fans, Jets players, if you want to get your first win of the season, go ahead and go get Russell Wilson or go ahead and get Kirk Cousins. Because I'm telling you this loud and clear. You ain't winning the game with Justin Fields. The Jets had a chance to win this game, and you guys risked it on 4th down. And the Broncos won the game 11-13. I tuned into that game. That wasn't a great game. I was shocked that the Broncos were down. The Broncos beat the Eagles. And you guys went out here and you guys lost almost to the Jets. Wow. What a disappointing week. But anyways, go ahead and give me Carolina to win this game. Here we go again. We got a battle of the AFC. You got the Las Vegas Trash versus the Kansas City Chiefs. By the way, don't know if anybody cared or knew, the Chiefs needed to win their game last week. How is this going to be? I'm going to be honest, Chiefs fans, you guys are playing against the Raiders, terrible team. The only reason why the Raiders won that game was because they're playing against the Titans, Cam Ward. And they fired their head coach literally after the game. So I'm not going to sit here and say that the Chiefs won that, or the Raiders won that game like they deserve it. No. If the Titans were good, they had a strong quarterback, they had a strong coach, then this team can play good. I don't know how the Raiders beat a Titans team, but the Titans beat a Cardinals team. Oh, wait, I forgot. The Cardinals dropped the ball at the end zone. Is what happened. The Raiders are not good either way. You can watch two terrible teams on the field to see who would win, and they will still be bad. But also the Chiefs, they won their game. A disappointing. Now, again, by the way, that wasn't roughing the passer. They just called that because we could count how many times that Josh Allen got hit on Monday night, and they didn't call roughing the passer. By the way, the NFL, the refs, I see what you're doing. You're not slick. If you think that you're playing the game fairly, no, you're not. You're calling roughing the passer for the Chiefs to win the game, correct? Nobody wanted the Chiefs to win, except for Chiefs fans. Everybody was going against the Chiefs. So at the end of the day, what a disappointing game. My hands are tied. I don't know where to go for. I don't know who to go for. Raiders fans, you guys got me. I'm in a dark place right now. I'm gonna have to go for Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. Ain't no way I'm going for the trash Raiders. And by the way, you got Geno Smith as your quarterback. How many interceptions how many picks that he threw? How many? Last time I checked, it was 3 in 1 week, 2 in another week. And I'm guessing, and I heard that he didn't throw in. No. I think he threw a pick in this game. I think it was 1. So he threw quite a few picks. So go ahead and give me none other than Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs to beat Geno and the trash Raiders. So, yeah. Go ahead and give me Mahomes and the Chiefs. All right, you got this game here. Wow. The Miami Dolphins choke in the moment of the game. It's not surprising. Tua Tagovailoa, after the game, he said, "We're not a team." I mean, to be honest, I'm not going to say that. But still, he said this. He said, "When I make meetings, people come late. People don't show up." Hey, Tua, I just want to point this out. For you to be a great quarterback, you need to communicate with your team. This loss is on the Dolphins, all right? It is not just on you. It's on the whole team. You guys lost to a Chargers team. Chargers lost 2 games. And you guys are just horrible, flat out bad. Now, I would have been shocked if the Chargers lost this game against the Dolphins. Hey, I wouldn't be surprised if the Browns beat the Dolphins. The Dolphins are not good. Tyreek Hill's out for the season. You got Tua out here freaking stressing to the media saying that I make a meeting, nobody shows up, or if they do show up, they show up late. Hey, Mike McDaniels, you're on the clock to get fired. You should have been fired against the Chargers-Dolphins game because you guys are horrible, flat out bad. Oh my God. How do you go out here and lose to the Chargers? Now again, would I've been mad if the Chargers lost that game? Absolutely. Dolphins fans, there's nothing for you guys to play for anyways. You guys lost Tyreek. You got Tua out here freaking crying like a little kid saying, I don't have a strong team. Oh, if I do make a meeting, nobody shows up. Maybe you should be taking accountability of your team because of you. You're not playing good as a quarterback. And there's people out there that's like you that don't appreciate a team like the Dolphins. All right? This loss is on the Dolphins. The loss is on you because you said that you made a meeting and nobody shows up. Let me say this loud and clear. You're a grown man getting millions of dollars. And what you're doing is throwing a little tantrum on TV. So, again, are you a quarterback or are you a little kid? Which one are you, Tua? Because at the end of the day, I'm looking at you as a kid. I'm not looking at you as a quarterback. You're not a strong quarterback if you think about it. Crying about the media that my team ain't showing up. Get out of here, bro. These are grown men you're talking about. This ain't no little kids league. This is the NFL. You deserve to be here if you're a good quarterback, but you're showing as a terrible quarterback. So, yeah. But, go ahead and give me none other than the Cleveland Browns to win this game. I don't have faith in this game at all. I won't even be tuning into this game. Go ahead and give me the Cleveland Browns to win this game. Hey, can the Cleveland Browns start Shedeur? Just curious. Just want to know. Because to be honest, I don't think nobody wants to watch the Cleveland Browns without Shedeur. Right? So, yeah. Anyways, let's go here. Here. Wow. Wow. I'm going to get clowned at in the comments and in person. The Philadelphia Eagles. What a great start. You guys lost to the Giants. Saquon Barkley lost to his former team. 34. They put on your head. You know, if I win against the Eagles, would the Giants have lost that game? I wish I knew and I wish I did. Let me say this loud and clear. The Vikings, they had a bye week, so they're good. They're smooth. They're good. They're rested right now. So, how crazy would it be if the Vikings beat the Eagles after when the Eagles lost to the Giants on Thursday night? Or maybe the Eagles beat the Vikings on Sunday after when the Eagles had a game on Thursday. The Vikings had a bye week. Wouldn't surprise me if that happened. But anyways, go ahead and give me Justin Jefferson and the Vikings. Eagles, you disappointed me in 2 weeks. You ain't going to disappoint me in 3 weeks. Go ahead and give me Minnesota Vikings. I'm a true Eagles fan, but again, I have to go against my team that I go for. I know it's a shocker to my friends and everybody out there. It has to happen sooner or later, right? I'd rather have it now than in the future. So go ahead and give me Justin Jefferson and the Vikings. I'm looking forward to this game. I have two friends that are going back and forth about this game. You got Bo Nix and the Broncos versus, oh man. Hey, let me say this loud and clear. What the Giants did against the Eagles, what the Broncos did against the Jets, do you want to sit here and say that those were two hard opponents? The Jets ain't hard. Okay, let's get that first and foremost. The Eagles are hard, so give it to the Giants. Now, again, My friends will be watching this game closely. I'll for sure be watching this game closely because, again, hey, I just want to point this out to my friends out there that is a Giants fan or a Broncos fan. Whoever loses this game, I'm going to be talking my shit. All right? I'm going to be talking my shit on this game. Whoever loses, and I'm talking about my two friends that watched this game and made fun of me about the Chargers, I'm going to be talking my shit about this game here. So whoever loses, don't get their L. Talking about this loud and clear. Anyways, go ahead and give me none other than Bo Nix and the Broncos to win this game. The Giants played good against the Eagles, don't get me wrong. And the Giants have a good defense, but the Broncos have a way better defense. They didn't show it against the Jets in London, but they're going to show it here against the Giants. So go ahead and give me Bo Nix and the Broncos. All right, here we go. We got Justin Herbert, Los Angeles Chargers versus Danny Dimes and the Colts. I have something here to say to everybody out there. The Los Angeles Chargers barely beat the Miami Dolphins. What makes you think they're going to go out here and beat the Minneapolis Colts? It's not going to happen. What McConkey Wonky did, I appreciate all and everything from you. I like what you did. Justin Herbert almost got sacked, threw it to McConkey Wonky. McConkey Wonky ran down to the field, and they iced the game over a kick. Thank you, McConkey Wonky. Without you, where would this team be? Absolutely nowhere. It would be horrible losing to a Dolphins team. But the Minneapolis Colts, they're playing good. They're playing amazing. You know, who thought coming into the season that Danny Dimes would be an amazing quarterback? Nobody thought that. I know this is going to be kind of shocking to a lot of people that I'm close to, a lot of people that I talk to, and a lot of people that watch me on the internet. This is going to be an upset. I have Danny Dimes and the Minneapolis Colts beating Justin Herbert and the Los Angeles Chargers. I know I'm not going to say it twice. You guys heard it. I'm going with the Minneapolis Colts, Danny Dimes, to beat Justin Herbert and the Chargers. Okay? I'm going for an upset. Because the Chargers showed me last week that they're not a strong team. Without McConkey Wonky running to ice the game for a kick, we wouldn't be here right now. This team would be down and the Broncos would be up. So at the end of the day, tip your hat off to McConkey Wonky. McConkey Wonky, thank you for everything that you do, but I got to go against you and the Chargers. I just have a feeling that the Colts are going to win this game. But anyways, go ahead and give me the Colts to win this game. Jaden McDaniels and the Commanders. You guys played on Monday night. Am I going to sit here and talk about the losses that you did or the chokes that you did in the game? Or should I talk about how amazing you guys were before you dropped the most important part of the game? Which one? I mean, for surely, I know you're going to beat the Dallas Cowgirls. The Dallas Cowgirls suck. They lost to a Carolina team. If you lose to a Cowgirls team, you're going to be laughed at against the NFL. Now, again, go ahead and give me Jaden McDaniels and the Commanders. I know I just said they choked in the moment of the game. But again, back down to memory lane. Who lost to Carolina? The Cowgirls did. Now again, I'm not looking forward to this game. Jaden McDaniels, you better play amazing and you better not drop the ball, bro. Keep the ball and don't fumble it. All right? That's all I got to say. Go ahead and give me Jaden McDaniels and the Commanders. All right, you got this game down here. You have Jordan Love, Kyler Murray. Go ahead and give me none other than Jordan Love and Green Bay Packers. I ain't looking forward to this game. Arizona, my bad. Arizona coming into the season, everybody thought this team was good. This team was exciting. But nah. Didn't they lose to a team like the Falcons? I'm pretty sure they did. I don't know if it's the Falcons or Carolina. I'm pretty sure it was one of those teams. But anyways, go ahead and give me Jordan Love in Green Bay. I know Jordan Love lost to the Browns, but at the end of the day, that was one bad loss. One bad loss. Go ahead and give me Jordan Love and the Green Bay Packers to win this game. Oh, sorry, not the Browns. It was the Cowboys. My bad. It was the Cowboys, I'm pretty sure. But yeah. Nah, I'm sorry. I'm getting mixed up. It was actually the Browns. They lost to the Browns. The Green Bay Packers lost to the Browns. So, yeah. But anyways, let's go here. All right. Let's go here. You got the Atlanta Falcons versus the 49ers. Hey, props to the Atlanta Falcons for beating the Buffalo Bills. Wow. Who saw that coming? Except for the teams that chose them, the fans that chose them, or their own fan base. I'm very shocked that the Falcons beat the Buffalo Bills. It doesn't look like it, but I'm very shocked. I mean, hey, it's football. Anything could happen, right? An upset or not an upset. Go ahead and give me none other than the Atlanta Falcons to win this game. 49ers fans, calm down, all right? The reason why I'm not going to choose you guys is because you just lost two amazing players on your team. And if I'm correct, your team is banged up from defense to offense. You ain't getting this win against the Falcons. The Falcons played an amazing game against the Buffalo Bills. What makes you think that you're going to beat a 49ers team? Or what makes you think you're going to beat an Atlanta Falcons team without your two main players? Tell me that in the comments. All right, but go ahead and give me the Atlanta Falcons to win this game. Yeah. We got two Monday night games. Great. You got Baker Mayfield, Tampa Bay versus Jared Goff and the Detroit Lions. And then you got CJ Stroud, Houston versus Sam Darnold and the Seattle Seahawks. Baker Mayfield. You played amazing. You're becoming an MVP. You're playing an amazing quarterback. But I'm going with none other than Baker Mayfield and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Jared Goff and the Detroit Lions, you should have not dropped that ball against the Chiefs. You had a shot to win. And I know what people are going to say. Don't you think they should have lost that game? Or don't you think they lost that game on purpose? No. You know why? Because if the Lions won that game, the Chiefs would be struggling for their season right now. But no, of course, they had to do some stupid stuff and lose the game. So, again, go ahead and give me Baker Mayfield and Tampa Bay to win this game. I think they're going to play an amazing game. They're going to win this game. I mean, it will be a high-scoring game, but go ahead and give me Baker Mayfield, Tampa. All right, you got this game here. Last two games. You got CJ Stroud, Houston versus Sam Darnold in Seattle. Houston's coming off of a bye. Sam Darnold just came off of a win. Again, I'm not looking forward to this game, but again, I'll tune into it. CJ, I'm sorry to say this to you, but again, your team ain't doing good this season. I'm sorry. CJ, I don't have faith in you at all. I have more faith in Sam Darnold and the Seattle Seahawks. I had to say it. Go ahead and give me Sam Darnold and the Seattle Seahawks to win this game. I have more faith in them to win this game. Plus, they came off of a win. Houston came off of a bye. But still, at the end of the day, go ahead and give me Sam Darnold and Seattle. But anyways, guys, that is my NFL Week 7 predictions. If you guys can, please follow me on Instagram and TikTok. And, yeah. Anyways, guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. I am out. Please follow me. And until then, I'll see you guys in the next one.